Anyway, last time we started this game off with episode 1, level 1, and the chase. This time we're going to go ahead and go into level 2. We might finish up episode 1, depends on how... I don't think the boss is very long, and that's what's kind of next, as you can tell from, like, there's, like, this whole list thing, and usually the bottom is, like, the bottom one is only the boss level. But we'll see. We'll see how long level 2 takes. Anyway, let's waste no more time and head inside. And this is what I was talking about, where it's the story outfits, is that we have Fred's football outfit, and he plays it throughout, or he has it throughout this level. Now these levels are probably going to get a little shorter than last episode's level, because we're not really changing between a bunch of different characters. Now it's just like 2 characters straight up to the end of the level. So that'll be a lot easier, you know, make things go a bit more smoothly rather than just have everybody being played as at least once throughout a level. Anyway, I need to go back up here because I decided to go down and get that Scooby snack because I have OCD and have to collect everything. Okay, thank you, game. You know, I pressed A to activate the lever, but we'll just do a kick, why not? Clues here, so we gotta find some clues.
Jeepers.
Okay, there's one clue. Two clues. Also, Fred in his football uniform is also another example of a character I don't really like to play as because, dang it. Yeah, it's fine. Because he only throws footballs, he doesn't, you know, use his little punches and grabs or whatever that he has as normal Freddy, so I don't like to play as him. And right here, this is actually an example of one of those things I was talking about last episode where you need to, you know, play through the level as a different character, because there's a little Shaggy thing that we have to use here, like a thing you have to be Shaggy for, and we don't have Shaggy with us right now, but no, we can't. I'm not exactly going to come back and get him with him because, like I said, that is time consuming, and not a lot of people want to replay through these levels 5 different times with different characters. Anyway, if we keep climbing up here and not fall down, and get our last puzzle piece giving us a clue. The coach's whistle. Looks like a sports whistle, perhaps a little too noisy for the library.
Velma? Come in, Velma.
This is Velma. Over.
We found a clue in the library, and I think it belongs to someone you know. It's a whistle.
A coach's whistle.
Exactly.
Jinkies! We'll keep looking. If the Phantom is Coach Hayes, Ms. Hilton's the only one who can confirm our suspicions. We need to find her.
Right. Found anything interesting in the science rooms?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, Daphne out.
Velma out.
The good old days back before the voice actor for Velma switched. That's one of the pet peeves I guess I have a lot with Scooby Doo.
A trophy?
Is that they change? I don't know if they like give up,
Thanks.
if the voice actor like gives up the role, but like Velma was played by the current Velma actor like a little while ago for something, and then it went back to the original Velma voice actor, and then now it's kind of same. Anyway, this is an instance of a trophy, and I believe we'll get that at the end of the story, or not the end of the story, the end of this level, but for now we'll just move on into the library, further into the library actually.
Shaggy will have some too.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Yeah, this is another instance of these only abilities certain characters can use. In the way of Fred, we need to push this. Okay, now I'm going to switch back to Daphne. Looks like we got ourselves a battle ahead. I guess that's one good advantage with Fred's ability is the fact that when he throws footballs, he can throw them up in the air, therefore, you know, hitting the witches and bringing them down to the ground. But you can also just jump and kick with Daphne, so it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, I'm actually gonna grab these real quick. Just gonna grab those, and then I'm gonna come up here and grab what's up here. Are we able to get up there? Yes, we are. Okay. Interesting little secret there if you want to get more Scooby snacks. I don't think we can go back here. We can, it's just death. Big flopping thing of death, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, now that we're done in here, well, besides these books, smash the books. We don't need education.
We've got a bullet at the same time.
Here's one of Velma's things. We'd have to go back and play through as Velma. And let's go ahead and activate these levers and head down. If Fred can come in here and, you know, activate the lever with me, that'd be fantastic.
Now that's gonna
Oh, we got stopped.
Whoa! You ought to be more careful. Ow!
Hey, watch the hair.
Are we dropping down? Yes, we are. Okay, so... here's another one of these. I'm, like, mentioning every time there's in one of these areas. Like, see, there's a Scooby door. There's just a bunch of areas that in this game that have abilities or areas where you have to use a different character's abilities, but sadly you don't have that character in story mode. What? This is like the one part of the game I hate, is that you have to go through this area, but some of your jumps won't be on where you want to go. Wingo. Okay, we're gonna break these. There's some Scooby snacks. And we'll head inside. And looks to be we are fighting a headless horseman. At least that's what I'm gonna call it. He's like a headless. So, as you notice, and something that's kind of unique, all these enemies are actually based around, you know, theater. Three Musketeers was like a theater, I believe, a theater play. Headless Horseman was, I'm pretty sure, was a part of theater. There's just a lot of little aspects in this game that kind of reference about what mystery it is, you know, where you are. And I'll go into more detail, like, what I'm meaning when we head into later episodes, because later episodes will have some of the same aspects.
More snacks.
Okay.
More
Up
snacks.
here. Hello. Yes, more snacks indeed, because I am a collecting freak. I have to collect everything.
Jeepers.
Alrighty, ready. Okay, we'll grab that. Ooh, a Daphne pole. Let's go and climb it. Wee. Let's go ahead and switch to Fred and activate this little lever here. I don't know what you call it, lever, crank, whatever. We're just gonna walk right past these guys because I think it's like an endless gauntlet of them. But we should actually be getting closer to where we want to go, which is, I believe, the theater.
They look tasty. Freddy, I don't know about this snooping backstage. We could get in trouble.
Yep, I was right.
Relax, Daphne. No one will be here this late.
Jump!
Take down these witches. Excuse yourself. When I say die, you're gonna die. Alright, so looks like now we need to get this costume. But first, I need to break this chair. Right, down, up, right, down. Now, something I will say is that the little code on the chests, they are not the same as what you will not like if you're playing along or playing the game on your own. You will not get the same code. It will be different each time. So I don't think you can really follow my Let's Play and think that that's the code you need, because you don't. Anyway, let's go and just head backstage.
Hey, you kids! Nobody's supposed to be back here. What are you doing?
We're trying to help. We're looking for clues to keep the show from being haunted.
You must be Miss Hilken.
That's right. The drama teacher here, 22 years now. So, you've heard of our disturbances.
Anna's my cousin. We're worried about her.
Well, that phantom has been a big nuisance.
We were told you were never around when he shows up.
Well...
So, Miss Hilken, the Phantom's around, and Ms. Hilken isn't.
That sure doesn't sound like Ms. Hilken.
Anna told me she used to be a prize-winning actress. She even won a Golden Square. Don't you think it's strange that Ms. Hilkin disappears every time the Phantom's around?
Yeah, a little too strange if you ask me.
And looks like we got ourselves a rematch.
It looks like we have a new prime suspect. We just met Ms. Hilton. Gee, was she a strange one? Quick, too.
Quick like a phantom, perhaps?
Maybe. We'll keep looking for clues.
Copy. Over.
Woohoo! I don't think so.
Quick like a phantom. Well, I mean, if there was a phantom around, I wouldn't want to stick around either. But of course, I'm also one who likes to solve mysteries, so why wouldn't I? Anyway, let's go ahead and head up here, and we're at the end of the level. Alright, so there's that trophy I was talking about. I think you just find the trophies within the levels. But anyway, now all that's left is the boss. Let's go ahead and take him on.
La 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 la. Well now look, here you are, and how lucky you're the stars, but it just might not end so well for you.
Okay, so we are now Velma and Fred, which Velma's got her little outfit on. So what we need to do is we need to take down these two gear areas. Problem is that there's going to be skeletons that are going to try to, you know, try to stop you. So you need to keep the skeletons at bay long enough to where you can activate the switch. Of course, Fred will help keep them back, but you're just going to want to keep them back long enough to... I'm pressing A on this. Okay, I need to keep these guys back. Up, down, right, left. Okay, that activates one of them.
You kids ever really drop the ball? Come now, skulls, come out and play. It's time to wreck their day.
Okay, keep them at bay. Up, down, left, right. Alright, so now what we need to do is take down all of these skeletons who are keeping the string, or pulling these ropes. Because if we do, we bring him down to his knees. And now we can have our official fight with him. His HP gauge is over there on the left. You will take damage, I will say that much, because I like to be a hack and slasher and just go for it. But there's also a little water fountain over here that you can use to, you know, refuel your energy. Which, why would they have a water fountain on, like, on the stage? I mean, if it's supposed to be a staged, prop, that's understandable, but I don't think they would just put a random, like a random water fountain on the stage, especially since I don't, like, it's not supposed to be there. There's no play that's ever has a water fountain in it, besides like a modern high school play. And this is clearly not a modern high school play. And what I mean by that is not meaning like just a high school play, like high school when they do plays that they have a water fountain. Obviously, I'm meaning like a modern play that is a high school, like based around a high school setting. Anyway, we have him almost down. Let's just try to finish him off here. And there we go. And now we get the choice to see who is the villain. Well, judging by the 3 clues that we have, at least, yeah, or is it 2 clues? Actually, it's 2 clues, I believe. Judging by the 2 clues that we have, and, you know, they're both have to do with a certain somebody, I'm gonna take a guess that it's Coach Haynes.
Man, like the curtains closed on this musical.
Coach Hayes?
What? But where's Ms. Hilkin?
Right here.
She was just scared.
Not me. Whenever I thought the Phantom was around, I ran to protect my most precious possession. A golden square. I won for the performing I used to do. I predict someday Anna will have one too.
But why did the coach do it?
Simple. For the love of the game. He knew he needed a full team to have a chance at winning this weekend's game.
So like he sabotaged the show.
Exactly.
Then the coach hooked himself up to the wiring in the theater, making it look like he could fly.
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Well, it sounds like his next play will be a gripping courtroom drama. And the school is finally scarce of scares.
Scooby Doo.
And we have the monster's mask.
Ta-da!
And we have now... I love that little Scooby thing that he did. But now we have unlocked episode 2. So, with that, we're going to end things here. Next time on Scooby Doo First Frights, we begin episode 2, level 1.